Hey, it's Bob Maunsell, the Security Marketing Guru, and today we're going to be talking about having a mobile website for your security business. And Rick Miller, my online and offline marketing strategist, is going to take you through some things that you need to know about properly setting up a mobile website for your security dealer or integration business. Without any further ado, Rick.
Welcome, thank you. Thanks for listening, by the way. I know we've talked about this in the past, and I don't want to beat a horse to death, but this is really important because many of you out there still don't have a responsive website, a mobile-enabled website. So if I look at your website on a tablet or a mobile device, it doesn't load correctly, and that's a problem. And that's a problem for many reasons. But let's talk about the first primary problem, and that's going to be how Google feels about your website and what they do to your website if it's not responsive or mobile enabled. They'll penalize you because if somebody's looking for you and your website or your solution that you provide and they're using a mobile device, whether it's a tablet, iPad, or smartphone, and your site doesn't load correctly, or there's an error, or it takes a while for it to load, they're going to penalize you, and they're going to penalize you pretty quickly. And what that means for you is you may be Mr. SEO and have a great SEO strategy for your primary site on a desktop or a laptop, and you may rank on the first page for Google for a specific keyword phrase in your geographic area, but Google will penalize you because your site's not enabled, so it won't show you on a mobile device when people are searching for you on Google. So the first reason why you want to get your site mobile enabled or responsive is Google won't penalize you, and that's probably the most important reason. We had a gentleman call up the office recently, and he wanted to do a ton of stuff for SEO and spend a lot of money with us too. And he didn't have a responsive site, so I said, listen, you really have to get this fixed first, and he didn't want to get it fixed, so we couldn't help him out. I don't want to drive traffic to somebody's website and have it be hurt because they don't have a solid foundation. They're not mobile enabled. So that's how important this is. We also get this a lot too, and I know, Bob, you hear this a lot too. Is we can get a mobile site really easy. We can use like a Do to Mobile. It's free with ads on it, or it's $9 a month. But Bob, and I think you said something about that recently. About it's a little hokey.
It's a little hokey, and if you're selling high-end technology, security integration, you need to have a good-looking mobile website. And I'd like to loop back to something, Rick, you said about being penalized. I mean, the Stanley Cup playoffs start next week. The Boston Bruins are going to be in it. We don't want our team getting penalized. We want all the guys on the ice at the same time. And that's one thing that you have to look for with your mobile marketing is you do not want to get penalized. You want all your marketing funnels to be working fluently for you. In website marketing, SEO, mobile is one of the biggest things where people are searching for you online nowadays. And a couple of things too that I like to jump in there and talk about too is that, like, look at the amount of people that are switching over to iPhones, Galaxies phones. It's just going, the list is just growing and growing and growing. The population that are doing searches online, so you need to be there, front and center where your clients can find you.
And Google knows that the percentage of mobile users is going through the roof, and they know that, and they're going to ride that horse all the way to the end. And that's another good point about being penalized. I mean, if your competition is mobile enabled and they're doing everything right for SEO, and you're not, it's like they have five guys on the floor and 5 guys on the ice, and you have 3. So it's like a 5-on-3. So it's really not fair. So my thoughts are: get your site mobile enabled. Get it where it loads correctly on any device. Google will reward you. Your competition probably isn't doing this. I see this a lot in this industry. It's slow moving as far as technology, online technology. Fast with the security technology, but really slow with the online technology. And that's something that it's not congruent. It should be consistent. Every part of your business should be technologically advanced. This is really important for you. So please make sure you get your site mobile enabled, responsive, loads correctly on every device, and you'll be doing very well.
Exactly. And how can you be out there selling, custom home automation systems, these Total Connect systems from Honeywell, megapixel camera systems, and you have a clunky 1998 website? You need to be state of the art because the security industry is state of the art. And there's a great quote from Bill Gates. He talks about the only industry that changes faster than technology is fashion. You want to have a fashionable website. You know, all the bells and whistles to it, but you want to be properly positioned with your SEO, your mobile website, marketing strategies, because it's very important. And then, Rick, you know, just quickly talk about driving leads to someone's business, but then you need somebody there to answer the phone too.
Oh, I mean, so many times I see this. You have a great website, you got the SEO strategy in place, and you call up the business just to check on them, or either it's a security business or not. Nobody answers the phone. They have a convoluted, really strange voice message system. Nobody returns your phone call. So that's your foundation. If nobody's answering the phone, you can spend as much as you want on marketing and SEO strategies and mobile-enabled websites. But
Exactly.
if you're not answering your phone, if you don't have a system in place to get leads, contact leads within 5, 10, 20 minutes, I mean, you're in trouble. So that's really important. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a whole holistic approach to nurturing, developing leads that people that want to KLT you know, like, and trust you. You know, it's the whole system that you have to be working on.
Make sure you get your site mobile enabled. You don't want to be like Bob when parachute pants went out when he was wearing them 2 years later, and you know.
Exactly. I still have those parachute pants, by the way. And hey, if you get any questions, just give our office a call. Hope all's well. Talk to you soon.